Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is the Train Life. And alright, in the last episode I tried to deliver some passengers and for some reason my contractor got all hosed. Okay, alright, I'm over it. That's water under the proverbial bridge. Anyway, I backed up. I had a thought. And the thought in question was, alright mate, let's assume that that's gone now. That's over. We're done with that. Never mind, no sense crying over spilt milk, all of that kind of behaviour. So I've got a new scheme. I came out to the depot here, and firstly, hang on, no, I wanted to be going in the other way. Dad, just do that. You just come on. You've got to get your exposition out of the way. Yes, friends. I had a thought, and the thought was, all right, I'll go to the depot and I'll see if I can't reset this bad boy. So I went to the depot. And I switched back into cargo mode. Yeah. And then I immediately switched back into passenger mode, slapped 3 wagons back on the end, and we're going to try that again. And we're doing a pickup from Birmingham, yeah, and we're heading down to Luton, or Leipzig, as it's occasionally called. I think we'll call this Birmingham from here on in. Yeah, it's treating me like Birmingham. What's Birmingham ever done to you? Nothing, but that just felt like something. Why have I taken so much... Now, as you can plainly see, my cash has dropped a little. Only if you're paying attention, obviously, but several of you do, and therefore I feel like it's worth pointing out. I've taken a bit of damage. That might have been when I hit the buffers going into the depot, but the train's still working all right. And then I judiciously services passengers. Go to the indicated track. Lies. You lie to me, game. I don't necessarily. I'm holding the faith. Anyway, I bought a new chassis from a shunter. Can't say I've noticed a difference. I spent £6 on a new chassis, and I spent £6 on a bit more fuel. Can't say I've noticed a difference. Anyway, an entirely new train is going to cost me 150 large. Which obviously I haven't got at the moment. Interestingly, I would have had it had the previous mission not, self-destructed and just exploded. It's all right. I'm not bitter. I won't mention that more than another couple of times. Give it a hoot. Let us know you're alive. Anyway, we're gonna try and do a pickup from Berlin and take people down to Leipzig. And we'll see how that goes. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not completely feeling it. I am not brimming with confidence. Let's put it that way. I'm not saying that it's definitely going to be broken. I'm just saying I expect it to be broken. Right. Let's just check my train here. No contracts available. That's a bit of a worry. But I think that might propagate once I've actually picked people up. Now, I've set my destinations, Berlin, yeah, Leipzig, and then I've invited it to do a little flippity-flip-flip when we're done there. As far as I'm concerned, I've done everything that I should have done. Shouldn't you take a passenger contract? I don't recall that you had to take a passenger contract last time around. I also seem to have chosen this as my favoured camera angle. It's not a great camera angle, I'll be honest with you, but it's one that I've favoured while I'm doing kind of manoeuvres, because it gives us something to look at. But anyway, here we go. Once more on to the Berlin main. I've no longer got access to the warehouse. It's alright, I don't want it. What I want is access to my chuffing passengers. I say mine. They're their own people, but that's not really the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, give me some passengers and I'll quite merrily take them down to the other end of the line where you can pay me. But that's contingent on this working. If you give me any more of this boarding zone rubbish, I will be well and truly hacked off. In fact, if it doesn't access me on the first time, then I'm going to declare it not working. Alright? Yeah. That's an ultimatum. And I will jack passengers in and go back to carrying freight, because at least we know that works. Passengers worked once, briefly. And it was glorious and I loved it, but no more. Right, here we go. Is this the indicated track? No. Why not? Because none of the tracks are indicated. Not one of them. Not a sausage. None of the tracks are indicated at all, which means this isn't going to work. Yeah, it'll be flipping miraculous if this works. Miraculous is what it'll be. Right, there we go. Handbrake on. Open the doors. Can't. You've got to be in the boarding area. I am in the boarding area. If this is not... fine, I'm going to... you know what? I'm going to say, all right, maybe they're a little bit more particular about where it is considered appropriate for passengers to board. I'm going to pull right to the edge of the station, because that seems like it's a boarding possible area. I'm still keeping my eye open for any potential indicator of which the right track might be, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not seeing one. Now, occasionally I may miss details on the screen, and that's okay. That's a thing that happens because I'm often concentrating on giving you slightly pithier than average commentary. But today I've been paying extra special attention to the screen to make sure that I'm not missing the thing that's stopping me doing anything. Right, put a handbrake on, open the doors. That's not a boarding area either. I put it to you, Berlin, you have no boarding areas. Your boarding areas are a lie, Berlin. You're making it up. You've had too much. Go home. No, that's it. No, stuff you. And the horse you rode in on. Right, floor it. Alright, I guess we're going back to the go back to the depot, rip these carriages off and go and do something with freight. It's a shame because passengers make a heck of a lot of cash. Yeah. I mean, the other thing to consider, of course, is that I didn't set that up correctly, but I'm pretty sure I set that up correctly. You could also give it some of this again. We're waiting for it. Go to the indicated track. Oh, your previous action was cancelled. Alright, hang on, I have to know. What previous action? No contracts available. This doesn't seem right to me. No. I can carry 165 passengers. That's a thing I can do. Yeah. Do I have to... Alright, I'm going to back it out of the station, and I'm going to see if there is a passenger contract that can be picked up to go to Leipzig. This could well fall under the heading of an undocumented feature change, or it might even be documented, but I haven't read it. Yeah, if you're going to fundamentally change the way that passenger contracts work, might want to put a little message in the game. You can't guarantee that everybody's going to go and read your Facebook page. Just saying. Just, you know, the only place you can guarantee that players of your game are going to interact with is the game. That's the only place you can guarantee it. Everything else is a nice to have. Oh, apparently we're going this way. Well, that's not actually the way I would have chosen. And also, I didn't set the points like that. Right, brakes on. Someone else has changed these points since I was last here. Someone else has legitimately changed these points since I was last here. That's interesting. It's weird, but it's interesting. Right, okay. The query information. There we go. Berlin, Main. Berlin, Main here. Station accepts passengers. Doesn't. Which generates passengers. Doesn't. And we have 0 available contracts and 77 wagons at the station. I didn't see any wagons anywhere near the station. Yeah, okay. Back to the station. Alright, yeah. And what else you got? Let's go services. Yeah. Station access. Hello, we're waiting for your arrival. Thank you. Alright, and then passenger boarding. Hello, we're waiting for you to pick up passengers. Yeah. Proceed to Berlin, Main. I'm going to try this one more time. Because I'm not giving up on it. No, I refuse to believe that it would just waste my time like this. Well, actually, no, I don't refuse to. I can thoroughly believe that. It's been doing a stellar job of it so far, and yet I've been persevering. You've been watching me do it. And you're going like, yeah, this is all well and good, but I think we're exhausting this material, aren't we? And I kind of go, wow, you know, I can make material out of the flimsiest of subjects. Let's try going a different way to start with. It's slung me on this track. I might as well go for it. All right, I'm coming in on this side. Let's see what you make of this. Alright, are we seeing anything that could possibly be a platform indicator? Stay on this straight line here. I saw an interesting comment from someone actually that said that, you know, rather than left and right, it should be remain on track, so stay straight versus deviate left or right. Which logically, when you're reading it, you kind of go, yeah, I could get behind that. I'd understand what you were talking about. Right, where do you want to go next? Let's go right over to this far side and see if that's any use to us in the slightest. Boarding zone? Oh, you know it, boarding zone. Right. But I remember on historical drop-offs and pickups, it's always said, you are now in the boarding zone. Yeah, it hasn't done that once. It hasn't. You're right. Now, you could try turning the game off and turning it back on again. I'll be brutally honest with you. No. Okay. It's not this track. It isn't, is it? Nope. Nope, it's not this track. I've done something wrong. I must have done something wrong. Surely I've done something wrong. Surely I have got this wrong somewhere. I can't see how I could have possibly got it wrong. Alright, let's stop here. This is a good place to stop. This is a, you know, it's a fetching kind of position. Let's talk to the station again. Hello, services, passengers, let's go. Open the doors. Hold on, turn that on. Open the doors. Open the doors. Open the doors. Open the doors. Open. Ha! That's interesting. So, here's what just occurred. I'm down another 9 grand. But I've got a pro tip hack for you. Alright, you ready? You're going to like this. I was heading back to the depot because I'd got a funny in mind, right? It's funny. Ha ha ha. Where, you know, I'd rage quit after the attempted passenger pickup, and so I went back to the depot to junk me wagons. Junk my wagons. Yeah, which incident you can't remove. You can't do. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, you can. Right, but you don't have to. All you have to do is you switch mode. So if we go cargo instead of passenger. Anyway, yeah, I was backing it up, and I thought, as I was getting close, because the carriages were going towards the depot first, I thought, what happens if you don't stop? What happens if you just run into the buffers? And sure enough, I blew my train up. It wasn't exciting. You missed nothing. And it said, "Oh, you've hit another vehicle. You've either got to pay a fine, or reload your last save." And I went, "Well, I'm not reloading my last save. You can forget about that, sunshine." So I went, "All right, I'll pay the fine. I'll see how much it is." It was 9 grand. 9 grand was the fine, and it's repaired my locomotive to 100% and completely refilled the fuel tank. So if you're low on fuel, friends, just smash your train into something. It's considerably cheaper to buy a whole new train for a couple of grand than it is to reload the save. They might want to look at that. I'm just saying. That's the thing they might want to consider. Oh, no, that's all right. That's part of the rich tapestry of life. Right, now then, I want to try and find a contract. Warehouse, yeah. Services, yes. Oh, lovely. Take, sure. Yep, a contract. We haven't got any. Well, you're useless. All right, back it up, back it up, back it up. Just quit it. All right, I'll tell you what then. Berlin, you're dead to me. I'm done with you. It's a beautiful city, full of richness and everything, and I'm not interested. No, you've been nothing but pain and suffering and absence of profitability. And why is my train accelerating so slowly? You are going uphill a bit. I'm not. I'm going downhill. You're going backwards. I'm not. I'm going forwards. Then I have I'm going uphill, but it says you're in a decline. Oh, game. Oh, game. Do recognise what's going on, would you? I mean, read the room. Or read anything. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to talk to the sawmill. What have you got? No, wait. Yeah, all right. No, back up. I want to take a contract. Yeah. Take 2 wagons to Saarbrücken warehouse. Hold on, I've been burned like that before. I'm going to find out how far Saarbrücken is. Right. Right, Saarbrücken warehouse. Saarbrücken warehouse. Warehouse in Saar. It's all the way over there. From all the way up here. That's a flipping long way. What I'm looking for there, Johnny Sawmill, is I'm looking for a cheeky little, you know, here's a quick 5 mile jaunt for you. And you're going to go, oh, super. Quick 5 mile jaunt, I'll do me nicely. Well, look, I've got a full whatnot. I could go down the power plant. It accepts coal. It delivers nouts. All right, okay. The Berlin warehouse accepts stuff and tell you what, I've got a new plan. I'm going to go pick up the mail. We haven't done that yet. That will then have done unto me everything that it is possible to do. Right, reverse, yeah. Just do that. Instantly, I tried to change the controls. Yeah, I tried to change the controls for ones that I was more familiar. How have the points changed? Oh, for pity's sake! Yeah, I was trying to change the controls to ones that I were more familiar with. I thought otherwise you're going to train yourself with muscle memory in 3 different ways, and that's going to lead to disaster every time you play. You didn't change direction. Oh, would you even do? Why am I here? Just power off. No, it's brakes off. Power off. Brakes. Oh, whatever. I'll go to the other one then. Since you seem hell bent on not letting me go to the one I want to, I'll go the one down the other end of the station. Floor it, son. Floor it. Yeah. Sorry, getting a bit irate. I'll stop doing that now. I'll be lightness and flipping sunshine. Yeah. No, this is right. You need to go left. All right. Okay. Yeah. Left. Yes. Left again. Yep. Left again. Yeah. Okay. You can't second guess these signals. There's a pickup zone. Yeah, that's the pickup zone arrow. I just saw that with my face. They do exist. It's real. Okay. So what you're telling me is Berlin Station's rubbish. Yeah. Sorry there, my Berliner friends, but your station's a big pile of poo. Right. Alright, brakes on. And come on then. I'm not hauling at the moment. Why are your brakes more responsive when I'm actually carrying something than if I'm just flying solo? This should be like a little jet fighter turbo ninja while it's just me on me lonesome. It could be because you put the new chassis on. Well, at the moment I'm failing to see what the new chassis is bringing to the party. It doesn't even look remarkably different. Maybe it does. It doesn't sound any different. It doesn't go any better. I've no idea why I bought it. It was there and you like shopping. Yeah, I mean, there is that. Yeah, no, just no idea. Right, gently does it. Don't run into the buffer. This is what I did before, you see, right? I backed the carriages at, I was only doing 30-ish. And, yeah, that was that. Okay, I have switched it up. I've now got, I've got parcel vans attached to the rear of my train. And I'm going to endeavour to pick something up at all. There are some orange markers over there. Do I have to take some kind of contract? Berlin warehouse services, postage service. Sorry, we're not on your designated route. Ah, okay. Well, I shall designate a route. Give me a moment. Right, company. Yeah, my train. Yes, destination station. Clear all. Thank you. Right, let's go. Berlin warehouse, yes, and then what I was originally planning to do was go down to Leipzig because that's an actual terminal, and I thought, oh, that'll be exciting. So right, okay, I'm back into it. Let's have a word with the station again. Right, yeah, right's what I want. Hello, Berlin warehouse. Talk to me of your postage services. We're expecting you. Go to the indicated track. I don't want to jump to any too soon conclusions here, but all of the loading and unloading track indicators have now disappeared. Huh. Don't make me go through this again. Just don't. Just don't make me do it. Don't. I don't think I could face it. I don't think I could. I don't think I could live with the level of disappointment. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. I mean, unless it's opposites day, which is something that my youngest son used to do when he was 6. But somehow I think we're possibly a little more advanced than that. Right, reverse direction. Stick that on left, because you can't trust that the points are going to be pointing the same way as when you went through them 2 seconds ago. Okay, here we go. Right. I'm going to go very slowly up here. I say slowly. I'm thinking 15, 20-ish, and then we'll keep our eyes well and true. You look as well, okay? And then you can call it out in the comments if I've missed it. But I swear I've not missed anything so far. The fact that I saw those incredibly flimsy-looking markers a moment ago indicates to me, no, you're not blind. They just weren't there. There's one. I see it. Yeah, you might not be able to make it out. I'm looking straight at it. I'm not even kidding. See the green V? Oh, hello. There's a green V. Well, that's very telling. Yeah. That's to get into the whatnot, into the depot. Right, you want this brown V here, which I'll tell you, I mean, as far as a bit of UX design goes, it's a really good colour to choose if you want people to not be able to see it. That's thought through. You kind of go like, no, we want, how do we make our gameplay as challenging as possible? You're going to go, oh, well, I've got an idea for you there, Derek. How about we just we make the waypoint markers really hard to see? Oh, that's cunning. Yeah, give them a choice of like 17 different routes, yeah, or paths, you might say, and then make the one they're supposed to go up really difficult to identify. That is genius, Jurgen. I know. This is, I've thought this through. However, Derek, here's another thought. Go on. What if, instead of that, we were to just make the markers completely vanish, or in fact, not exist at all? Oh, what would that accomplish? Not a lot. And I hope you noticed that it's currently got me routed onto the path that I want to do. It has, again, just changed the points on me. This is crazy. It's an early access game, friends, and therefore there is a certain amount of tolerance and forgiveness that one must employ in order to get any level of satisfaction out of things at all. But here's the thing, game. Either I control the points or I don't. Right? If there were AI services wanting to use various different bits of track, I could understand it, but there aren't. And maybe the AI services weren't working because of all of the phantom points in the game that just kind of go, switch it that way. All right, okay. Just randomly changing for no reason at all. Right, we're in the... See, look, begin boarding. Open the doors from the radial menu. I will do. All right, hang on, I'll stop first. This is the size of the boarding zone as well, which leads me to believe that in a passenger stop, it is in fact every aspect of that station that you can stop in. There you go, I've stopped. I'll put a brake on for you and everything. Press V. I'm pressing V. There we go, stuff's happening. Boarding is occurring. Everything's groovy. I'm gonna batter my way through Berlin, Maine in a minute, and I'm going to be flicking the V's out the window as I go through there. Because they could have rode with Batman, but they chose not to. No. Alright, close the doors. You got it. Take the handbrake off. Proceed at a leisurely pace towards our next destination. More than happy to do so. There. It's going to be no problem at all. Yeah. Right, well look, I'm about done for today, I reckon. I'm going to make this delivery now, and then we'll catch up at the other end, because hopefully I'll be close to having enough cash to hire a little worker to do some stuff. And if I haven't, then I'll have to do another one. And if I haven't, then I'll have to do another one. And so on, and so on. And that's how the game gets you. You just have to keep doing another one until you can do the thing you want to do. Of course, if the original thing that I was doing had worked properly, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We would have been all done and dusted by now, and I could move on and do other things. But no, apparently I'm still here. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Cheerio. That was one of two things. That was either me doing the outro today by the method of, and I have to do that in order to transmit via YouTube because of the latency, or I got nothing. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you here. I've got nothing to say. I've got. Oh, hold on. Yes, I have. Right?